Alright, what's happening, y'all? This J.C.A. Reactions. I'm John. About to get into a new latest death battle video. Y'all already know Master Roshi versus Jiraya death battle. Dragon Ball versus Naruto. Now, off top, I don't know who I'm having my money on, but if I had to guess, I'll probably have my money on Jiraya just off top. But I don't know. I might switch up my stilo a little bit. Shit, who knows? I gotta wait. Y'all already know how I do. Check out the stats and then I made my decision before the death battle. So ain't gonna be too much talking. Now the original link will be in the description box below. Y'all want to check it out. Now my commentary or whatnot. I ain't gonna spend too much time talking. Go ahead and get into it. So without further ado, about to give out this content strictly from me to you. Let's get it. The Jiraya, Master Roshi.
The finest warriors are never developed on their own. While some are simply molded by their enemies, the best usually seek the wisdom of a master.
Who, for some reason, is a weird old pervert, like Roshi, turtle hermit and teacher to Dragon Ball's greatest hero.
And Jiraya, the toad sage and instructor to the most famous
ninja they both perverts.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yep. Alright, boo. Let's check it out.
Goku is, without a doubt, one of the greatest martial arts champions of all time.
Hell yeah, he's good enough to rival gods, become a Super Saiyan, and even master Ultra Instinct.
But he never would have achieved any of it without the guidance of
Master Roshi.
A martial artist who's so powerful, there's only one thing in the world that can stop him. Well, two things really, if you get what I mean.
Two things?
I know your game, old man, and I don't want to play.
Anyway, when he was a hip youngin', Roshi studied under the legendary Master Potato.
Mutaito.
And a kitty
that was his name for real?
Masters of ass whooping taught Roshi how to weaponize his own life energy, or ki.
Similar to many real-life Chinese martial arts, ki is a vital energy all living beings possess. The stronger and more focused you are, the greater your ki becomes.
Roshi can use his ki to increase his power, pushing past his physical limits with a bunch of awesome techniques.
Getting bulked up and everything.
Explosive shots, go buff mode, stun foes with thunder shock surprise, and even seal dangerous enemies away with the evil containment.
That's how I did King Piccolo.
It wasn't long until Roshi combined these techniques and created his own martial arts style, Turtle School.
Creepy old man turtle school, creepy old man turtle school. Roshi and a half-shell, need a turtle. No, it's not about beating people up as slow as you can like I first thought. Turtle School, or Kame style, includes everything from tricky pressure point combat to a phony drunken style, which, if you ask me, is just a missed opportunity to get wasted.
By delivering milk up a mountain, plowing the field with bare hands, working construction with simple tools, and being chased by both sharks and bees, all while wearing a 50-pound shell, Roshi's martial art focuses on breaking the wall of humanity in every way. Except for one. Despite most of his students learning it at some point, flight is actually a technique developed by his rivals, the Crane School. Apparently, Roshi's just been a bit too stubborn to properly learn the skill, even after centuries of experience.
How long has he been doing
I didn't see the episode.
Well, it's a little vague, but thanks to either a pet phoenix he accidentally killed, or the mysterious paradise herb, he's just shy of 360 years old.
Damn! I'm just impressed he can still get it up for the girls after all that time.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's... Well, I mean, yes, I guess medically speaking it is quite impressive.
You need to learn from Hugh Hefner.
Need some of this paradise grass. I want to be chasing tail for centuries.
Good luck with that. But with all of those years spent honing his talents, Roshi dedicated 50 of them to developing one revolutionary technique.
Kame! Kame! Ha!
The technique every nerd has done in real life at least once.
Gotcha.
Anyway, to be honest, devastating is an understatement.
Well, yeah, he blew up a whole freaking mountain with it.
This peak was inspired by the real-life flaming mountains in China. standing up to 2,600 feet tall. With this in mind, we can find that to pulverize such a mountain, Roshi's Kamehameha must equal nearly 4 gigatons of TNT.
But that's small stuff compared to the time he obliterated the entire moon in about 5 seconds. That's gotta be worth, what, like 10, 20 mountains? Wiz, how many mountains make a moon?
Well, more like 35 billion. To obliterate the moon in its entirety, the Kamehameha must have struck it with a force akin to 3 octillion tons of TNT.
Bro.
That's
Who be doing the math?
zeros, by the way. Holy shit, Roshi's also super fast. He can fight an entire battle in a blink of an eye.
Which might seem crazy, but Roshi is also able to snatch bullets out of the air that are fired at him from point-blank range.
That gun looks like a British Sten, which can fire up to 600 rounds per minute at a muzzle velocity of nearly 1,200 feet per second.
That means Roshi would have to react to the first bullet within 5 milliseconds. Additionally, each consecutive bullet would reach him just shy of 17 milliseconds apart. The maximum distance between any given shot looks to be about 3 feet, which means he would have to be moving at 180 feet per second in order to catch them all.
Oh, if my hands can move that fast, I'd finally stop getting married.
This speed is far from his limit, but Roshi's true talent is
No
ensuring his
comment.
students grow further and further than himself every day. Sadly, Roshi's frailty of age means his body can't always express just how powerful he really is.
And using too much ki energy can cause all sorts of problems, like when his master Pistachio died using the evil containment wave.
Yeah.
But while Roshi's pupils may surpass him, he remains one of the smartest fighters on Earth.
He's tough enough to take down dozens of Frieza's soldiers and survived a beatdown from an alternate universe wannabe Frieza. He even took a barrage of death rays like a champ, the same move that killed Vegeta many, many years ago.
And in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Roshi is shown to be so collected in battle, his movements sort of emulate those of Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, that's not technically canon,
Really?
but it does go to show how far Roshi's training can take him.
And it's safe to say that this old, perverted, but genius of a man will never stop training.
Alright, let's see what Jiraya
Ninja
got.
of the Hidden Leaf Village, few are quite as impressive as Naruto Uzumaki.
Yeah, I know that's crazy, cause, you know, but not just anyone can fight aliens on the moon and become president of Hidden Valley Ranch.
Naruto would become the Hidden Leaf's greatest champion and 7th Hokage, but this would never have been possible without his training under the dynamic Code Sage and
Jiraiya.
legendary Sanin, Jiraiya the Gallant.
Gallant, huh? Hey, Wiz, why do the most badass old dudes always turn out to be weird pervs?
Well, don't let his crude demeanor fool you.
Oh,
He
don't
is a
worry about
pervert
me,
for
Wiz.
real.
This ain't my first trip to Secret Leaf Ninja Town. Nothing surprises me anymore. What the f***?
Technical difficulties.
Anyway, Jiraiya originally learned this shinobi way from the 3rd Hokage, who taught him how to use his chakra to do ninja magic.
Similar to ki, chakra is a form of life energy.
Teaching the
In
legendary
Hindu and
Sanin.
Buddhist theologies, chakras are, in simplistic terms, gates within the human body, which can be embraced to achieve enlightenment. However, in the world of Naruto, chakra is used to perform amazing ninja techniques called jutsus.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Like most ninja, Jiraiya learned about 4 types of jutsus. Taijutsu, or hand-to-hand combat, ninjutsu, harnessing chakra as elemental weapons and tools, genjutsu,
Genjutsu.
which covers illusion and mental manipulation, and senjutsu, a method of utilizing naturally occurring energy as an extension of oneself.
Jiraiya mastered as many styles as he could, and even learned one of the greatest ninjutsu attacks out there, the Rasengan. With this,
Yeah.
he gathers his chakra into a
Legendary
spinning
attack.
orb of death, modeled off the ultra-destructive tailed beast bomb. And that thing can wipe out a whole village all at once. And on the weird side, he can sharpen his twisted sister mane into a shield like a porcupine and fire the hairs out like a needle gun.
Possessing a keen and mischievous mind, Jiraiya spent plenty of time developing brand new techniques, such as the invisibility jutsu, which you'd think would be perfect for stealth or assassination missions, but he actually developed it specifically for
Snooping around.
Research? Where else is a self-respecting writer supposed to get his, inspiration from?
Clearly, Jiraiya sometimes took his tinkering a bit too far. On one such occasion, he accidentally teleported himself to a mystical
To the
land
toad,
full of giant talking toads.
Is you sure
Yeah.
jutsu isn't just like another name for crack?
After befriending the toads, Jiraya trained under the sage Fukusaku.
Where he learned a bunch of fire release techniques, like the toad oil bullet and flame bullet attacks. Now that's one impressive loogie.
Jiraya entered a pact with the toads, learning their ways and summoning them to the field of battle. As his own talents relied on trickery over brute force, such as hiding in shadows and manipulating his opponent's movements, the powerful toads were perfect allies. He can trap his foe inside a toad's throat, transform them into toads for interrogation, or even call a gigantic amphibian warrior to his side.
Like the biggest grump you've ever seen. Gamabunta.
That was a dope episode too.
Wisest, powerful Lord Gamabunta, the chief toad, and you're an idiot! Now shut up!
Oh, Bunta, you crotchety old toad.
And through Fukusaku's teachings, Jiraiya perfected the art of senjutsu. Through their combined efforts, he entered a new mighty form called Sage Mode.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a long time
he
to
ain't
get
perfected.
into. Sage Mode Jiraiya can do all sorts of things he couldn't before.
Like the unpredictable martial art Frog Kata, and a deadly genjutsu, the demonic illusion Toad Confrontation Chant.
Which sounds weird, so why don't we just call it your
It's a genjutsu move.
Because if you get caught, your soul is trapped by these big guys who desperately want a high five, leaving your physical body totally open to a swift kill.
Sage Mode also enhances Jiraiya's other abilities, turning his normal Rasengan into the unstoppable Big Ball Rasengan, which, according to the official data books, is strong enough to carve away a mountain.
Whiz, he's way more than just a mountain smasher. Jiraiya is quick enough to fight some of the fastest ninja around, like Kakashi and Itachi, some of which are fast enough to intercept lightning.
The leader of a lightning bolt moves around 220,000 miles per hour, putting ninja like Jiraiya around speeds of Mach 280.
Now I get why ninja are so awesome. Who needs guns?
I don't
when you're
know. I'm
more than
still
100
vouching
times
for
faster
Jiraiya,
than
bro, but
bullets?
While
I don't
Jiraiya
know.
isn't exactly the strongest or fastest ninja around, he's certainly one of the most clever. Over time, he rose to become a legendary ninja and hero of his people, hailed by the honorable title of Sani.
Sonny.
And he's a gutsy one. Like when he used his tricks to take out 3 of the 6 members of the emo rock band, Pain,
me
before
say
they
rock
tore
band.
his arm off, crushed his throat, and impaled him 5 times.
But even while suffering excruciating agony, Jiraiya proved strong enough to power through and send a vital message to his most promising pupil, paving the way for the next generation of heroes before being swept off his feet one last time.
You know, I guess he was a pretty gallant guy after all.
Jiraiya was the shit,
You
man.
fail! Jiraiya the Toad Sage falls victim to no woman's charm. Rare beauties fall for me! When you reach the stature I have, ladies worship at your awesomeness!
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this
Alright,
debate
like I said, I
once
got my
and
money on
for all.
Jiraiya,
But
bro.
first, if you're as hungry as I am for this fight, you may be interested in Blue.
I got my money on Jiraiya. Let's see if I'm right.
This store's really close by. I don't know why.
Who's this geezer?
Hey, fuss for brains. Where are the pictures? It's just words in here.
Where the pictures?
Pictures? You fool! Words paint 1,000 beautiful pictures all by themselves!
Gee, don't take it personally. Not like you wrote the damn thing.
Not like you wrote the damn thing. But damn, you know what? Shit. I'll take that bet though. I'll take if Master Roshi used Kamehameha Wave, Jiraiya might lose. He gone, bruh.
Cyclone Jutsu!
Damn! and it's combined with the fire. Well, it could have combined with the fire too. Mr. Roshi should have been done with by now. This pair should have been gone, bro.
Jiraya, you buffoon.
Really?
What's this about?
Hey there! Can you buy me some time?
What? I'm not your servant. I'm the chief of my blood. Water style, liquid bullet.
Roshi. Oh damn, bro! Shit, I just forgot. Damn, Master Roshi's. Master Roshi's agility resembled to Ultra Instinct. So damn.
Only a coward.
No, I gotta roll.
You have no idea. I've been back on the beach the whole time.
Oh shit, he got the toe sage, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. It ain't gonna work, Jiraya. Oh, it's working. Nigga.
You old fool. I can't believe you fell for that. Let's end this.
How the fuck you? What? What? How you break the Genjutsu?
Talk about a whole new way to win.
Jiraya was certainly one of the most powerful warriors of his own world, but there's no question that Roshi's sheer might outclassed him.
One guy can break a mountain, the other can break a moon. So that was pretty obvious.
The speed comparison wasn't quite so clear-cut, though. While his unseen battle with Krillin was incredibly quick, Roshi's never personally shown speeds as fast as the lightning feats Jiraya scaled to.
But he did hold his own in the Tournament of Power against Planet and Galaxy Busters. Also,
Yeah, but how did he get out the
training right after
Genjutsu, though?
Korins, he actually had to dodge lightning. Roshi's own training didn't stop after chasing the kitty around, and neither did his kitty chasing. So, scaled to Goku's progress, it makes sense that he'd be able to match Jiraya's speed, and probably even surpass it.
Still, it would be reasonable to believe Jiraya could use his tactical talent to outsmart and outlast Roshi.
Except, Roshi's a smart fighter too. Not only does he have way more experience thanks to his super age, but he's got an eye for traps in sticky situations. Like when he figured out the illusion powers of the talisman fighter, Derkori.
And remember, it took only 15 seconds for Roshi's Kamehameha to reach the moon. Given the moon's distance of over 200,000 miles from the surface of the Earth, this means the beam must have traveled over 57 million miles per hour, more than 260 times faster than lightning. There was no way Jiraya could avoid Roshi's trademark move for very long.
Sure, Jiraya might be a crafty ninja, but all that doesn't boil down to much more than tricks against someone like Roshi.
Roshi was simply faster, stronger, and had way more experience.
Yeah.
And that's why Jiraya
When you put it like that,
when
yeah.
Roshi beat him to the punch.
Damn, some told me to
Is
pick Roshi.
Master Roshi.
I'm sorry for denying you,
If you want to
Roshi.
see some exclusive commentary, make sure to click
Damn
the
it!
box right over there. And if you want the battle music from this episode, you can download it by clicking the link below.
Alright, who got next? Oh, Thanos? Thanos versus, damn, I think, yeah, Darkseid dude from DC. Alright, that was up. That was up. Alright, let me go and cut this shit off. Alright, y'all, that my reaction to Master Roshi versus Jiraya Death Battle. Damn it, I thought I was about to win damn bit, man, but fuck it, it's all good. Just start paying attention to the math and all that. I guess I'll get back to my winning streak, man. But alright, y'all, that my reaction. If y'all like this reaction, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And plus, if I put this video out on time, I will make a post on Friday talking about that. Still talking about that giveaway. I already got my giveaways for the 2 VIP people. Now I'm just gonna do the giveaway for one person, and this how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a post, right? I'm gonna make a post on Friday, and whoever I'm gonna make one post on Friday for U.S. time, and I'm gonna make another post for people overseas if I have any fans overseas or whatever that wanna participate in this shit too, right? I'm gonna make, like I said, I'm gonna make one post for U.S. time, and I'll make another post for overseas time, and the first ones to comment on both of those are the ones that's gonna be considered to get the giveaway. Then you know what? Fuck all that. I'm gonna just make one post on Friday, and whoever be the first person to comment on that post is the one I'm doing the giveaway for. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. All right. So remember that Friday, I'm making the post. Stay tuned. Put y'all notifications on if y'all want to win that giveaway. Just a little small gift card for like, let's say $25 or some shit like that. Not too crazy. Just doing a little give back for my 2K subscribers and all that. Y'all already know. But like I said, stay tuned for that post. Whoever be the first one to comment on that post, the one to get the giveaway. Alright? But alright, y'all. That's my reaction. Y'all like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till next time. Peace.